Good afternoon, folks. This is Fred Campos, owner of DFW Website Designers. It is a wonderful Monday, June the 6th, 2022. This is episode number 405 of your 3 business tips at 3 o'clock in and around 3 minutes. Entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, today we are continuing a series talking about how to get page 1 on Google. As a 12-year web designer, this is probably the second most common question I get asked. We started it last week. I'm going to give you about 20 points, of which 3 of which today, of little elements that you can do for your website or blog to get to page 1. Today we're going to talk about content, answering questions, showing, not telling, and linking your article or post inside and out. Content. Having good content makes a huge difference in your placement on Google. Business tip number 1 is that your content needs to answer questions. Have you ever Googled something in a browser, and as you see the organic leads, you see that little section that has these questions? It has about 3 or 4 questions about it, and you click it open, and there's certain people that are highlighted in there. Your content, whatever it is that you want to be found on page 1, needs to answer those questions. In general, it needs to tell them the answers to those questions. Those questions are there for a purpose. Google seems to think that those are the most important questions associated with the area you want to rank on. So you need to answer those questions. Business tip number 2, you need to show, not just tell. What this means is that your content needs to have appropriate images, like we talked about before, and they need to be showing. If you're giving a recipe, you need to show the elements of the food being prepared. If you're solving a particular problem, you need to show the beginning, middle, and end. You need to show through bullet points or content that isn't just necessarily paragraphs. Show with good content. Business tip number 3 is that your particular article or post needs to have at least one internal link elsewhere within your website or blog, and one external link to usually a good source. Somebody that references a piece of what you're trying to do or does it a little better. This is what it is. It's all about content. People try to do all of these tricks, but your content needs to be better than the majority of the content you find when you do a Google search. You need to answer the question, do it better than the rest, and you need to show it in a way that makes most sense. That's what I'm learning today. Anything I learn, I throw over the fence to you because I want you guys to be awesome. Now go back to sleep.